We'd like to start today's program off with an apology about our last video. Yeah, you're tripping. The hell no.
I'd like to apologize to absolutely no one.
Yeah. I'd like to apologize if you got your feelings hurt. Go.
Hey, man.
Man,
we did the Rinseless video live in action. We were hating life. We just dropped the video.
Yeah.
A lot of feedback.
A lot of good feedback, man, on both sides.
Yeah.
On both sides.
I like
from the far right and the far left.
Bro, this Rinseless topic debate.
It's hot. So it's sensitive, bro. It's sensitive.
Hey, this got to be up there with what's better, the DA or the rotary.
Yeah.
Like to me, like there is no debate. Obviously, rotary cuts better. That's fact. That's fact. That's why the DA was made. So you know what I mean.
And for most correction jobs, heavy correction jobs,
yes,
the rotary is faster.
Yes, they all have their place.
Yes.
However,
yes, and this.
Same thing with Rinseless.
Yeah.
The other one, extraction, no extraction.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. Steam or extraction.
Yeah. Same shit. You know what I mean?
So we put a video out and we used Rinseless, and man, I've never seen so many different people tell me as a detailer that I'm doing shit wrong. Like, damn. Well, good Lord. Because with the Rinseless process, it's this. In the video, we talk about how when I started the business, I didn't have a water tank. I ran Rinseless for 2 years, more than 2 years, strictly Rinseless. I was doing fleets Rinseless. I have done Rinseless in every way imaginable. 1 bucket, 2 bucket, sponge, no sponge, towel, Gary Dean method. Most of y'all motherfuckers don't even know what the Gary Dean method is.
Hey, man.
That's some old school shit. The Gary Dean method, anything on the market you could think of that was out at the time with Rinseless. And I've even gone to the point where, because we get hot summers here, I've even gone to the point where I've put ONR in my water tank. Like I did the ratio for water based off of 35 gallons in the water tank. And I've gone Rinseless with my pressure washer. I've gone to that extreme. So don't tell me we don't know how to use Rinseless. If Rinseless is easier, faster, all that shit, whatever I did should have did the job. We worked such a hard day that day. And we don't care what people, like we love your opinions. We don't care about the opinions of folks that are saying, oh, well, you didn't do it right. This, that's like, yo, when you're in the situation that we're in, we're on a paid job to do a job. The part that's frustrating is, yes, this was our backup plan. This was our emergency plan. That's why we always carry Rinseless with us. Because if you do have equipment failures, you can do the job. Is it recommended? Is it faster? Is it? Hell no, not in our situation. And you could say what you want. I never heard so many people say, you didn't do the right bucket method. You didn't have the right media. You didn't have the right, you needed a detail keg. You need to pre-wash with MS first. You need to do, It's like I never heard so many excuses of why the Rinseless did what it did. Because there's a few steps that everybody can agree with no matter what process you're doing with Rinseless. It's pre-treat.
Someone said, man, y'all need to go to the gym.
He's talking about my breathing. Man, I'm just a hard breather. We do cardio twice a week. Yeah. I'm gonna tell our trainer. But yeah, there's a few steps in that are the basis of pretty much of any kind of washing. You want to pre-treat the area. You never want to go in dry. Never, because that causes friction. That's common sense. So you pre-treat, you use a wash media that's immersed. Okay, check. That's 2, right? 2. You either dunk in or rinse off or whatever. We had 2 wash mitts, and I think we had 4 different towels, and we did the Gary Dean method where we flipped it. You get 8 sections of your towel per wash. So we did, trust me, we were doing things, we weren't being reckless. We were even doing a post wipe down rinse with the Rinseless. So we're using more product. But please understand, this is a scenario where real working paid detailers are at a client's location doing the job, and you got to do what you got to do sometimes. You just got to do what you got to do. So that's how we had to do it, and those are the results we're seeing. And we've made videos in the past where it was the same thing. Remember, we did it with the bucket. We got fucking cooked for that one too. It's like, yo, we can't win with y'all. We can't win with you. So we already know. We know the truth. And all the real ones out there, because as soon as you see Rinseless on a video, people go crazy because that's their bait. Oh, this is how I do it. This is how I wash my car. We get that. It's good for some situations. But from a working mobile detailer, the way that we work, how long did it take us to clean that shit? That one truck.
Extra hour.
An extra hour. To wash, dry, protect, to get that exterior done on that vehicle normally takes what? How long? That day in general would have been a 9:30 day. We would have been done with our work by 9:30.
They have been done feet up. Yeah. I'm talking about done feet
three
up.
Three maintenance vehicles.
9:30, and we didn't get out of there till 12 o'clock that day.
Yeah.
Right, mind you, like the detail put it back hour.
And these are all monthly maintenance vehicles. These are not vehicles that are like a first time detail. They didn't need any decon or anything, but we had to run Rinseless with.
But when you're on schedule and when you fall behind, you just don't fall behind on one thing.
It's domino.
It keeps hitting, so that's what prolonged the day.
Yeah, so we were frustrated. We made a video for you guys because we wanted to show you guys our frustration in that moment. So maybe you guys could either do things better. You guys could just talk shit about our process. You guys could learn from it, or just say, okay, well, I feel the same way.
So, but I think what's worth noting is the people that do Rinseless and perform Rinseless daily, like that's what their program is already set up for.
Yes.
That goes into the like we're not set up to go Rinseless.
Yeah.
Like if we had to go Rinseless, we're tying up a lot of things. But that's plan B.
Our whole operation would change if we were and our whole operation.
So like for that argument, yeah, you're right. But as a backup emergency,
it's not our primary. So
it's like you're playing the Super Bowl with the second string quarterback.
Well, we were talking. Great analogy, because I was talking to Scott from Detail Division today, and he was talking. He's like, "Damn, y'all motherfuckers got some heat for that one." I said, "Yeah, it's a touchy subject." And he said, "He goes, you guys did an audible. Yeah, that's what you have to do." I said, "Yeah." I said, and the real, not to say like you're not a real detailer if you're whatever, but the working detailers are all pretty much on the same boat with this. And we're not talking about, I'm a weekend warrior. It's like, no, the ones who are doing this for their livelihood.
Yeah.
They all kind of say the same thing. Yo, that rework ain't no joke after I do a Rinseless. I'm in there with the detail spray for extra X amount of time. The other ones are, man, that shit's only good for dusting. Hey man, that it is not faster. Okay, well, what's better? We want to say what's better overall. Okay, let's see you do a wheel. Do a wheel together, one to one.
And then also too, I think it was Reaper 2 in another video was said like with Rinseless, there's so many variations when you talk about rinse. You're talking about just the chemical, you're talking about the process. You know what I mean? And all those, but either way, all those still ain't it.
No. And I think we can all agree on this, whether your process is Rinseless or pressure washer, whatever. Like it's just so like, I think at some point, and then you got the guys that use Rinseless just like it's a soap. They do the pre-wash with the MS and all that stuff. And then they just go in and then they just do the contact wash with instead of foaming it and soaping it, they're using Rinseless. Yeah. So that's, for us, it might as well just be a soap if you're doing that, So there's so many different variations with the Rinseless solution because it literally is a soap. You can do whatever with it. And it's great because when you need it, you do need it. But I think at this point in our business, we look at it as you have cars that need pressure and foam, right?
Right.
Which is a majority of the vehicles that we do, or just from our process, our preference. Then you have the Rinseless. The Rinseless is kind of like, okay, this car just it doesn't need anything crazy. Like the real true description, in our opinion, of a quick wipe down on the exterior. Somebody who takes care of their car. gets it washed. Maybe they're maintaining it themselves also. You're just going in like, hey man, I want this thing. I want it polished. Hey man, this thing's already clean. Let's just hit it real quick with the Rinseless. And
so on that day, that Rinseless day, like we got our money, right?
Yeah.
We made money. However, like I look at it as a lost day because
it was a lost day for sure.
Because if
most people would have
if you ask me like, Sal, you want to make some money today or stay home? If that day consisted of that, I'm like, nah, dog, we're staying home today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I compare it to. Like I'm not saying technique. I'm not. That's how I put my proof on. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
we ain't trying to work like dogs out there.
No,
like, that ain't it.
Could it have been easier? Yes.
And if you know us, you know how we work. We keep the game tight. We keep it real in order. Real like anything that throws us off, it really throws us off because we're not used to. It's like, okay, this is so. Having to pull out that audible and kind of switch the game plan.
Well, if I did Rinseless half-ass, right? And if I did the soap method half-ass, I'm still getting a better clean with the half-ass
for sure.
soap.
And you're still getting a faster one. Yeah.
You know?
It's more effective, yeah. Yeah, so it's, and that's all the video was we wanted to put something out to show you guys in real time, like, this is what we got to do. This is what working detailers got to do. And was it right? Was it wrong? I don't know. There's always your opinions on. There's always going to be an opinion on something, and the internet's a wild place, man.
Hey, if you go call me a shitty detailer because I don't do good with Rinseless, you can have that one.
Yeah. So I think for our operation and from my experience, there was always kind of 3 levels of soiling, and that first one would be, of course, foam and pressure. Then the second one would be rinseless, maybe no running water, or like a detail keg or IK foam or something like that. That gives you some sort of pressure and output, decent output, and then pump sprayer to where you have rinsing capabilities. Then I have waterless wash, which would be pretty much detail spray. So those of you who know, maybe it just needs kind of like you're at the point of already clean. It's just final wipe down level or just like very light dusting. Went from point A to point B, you're at the show, you just need a quick cleaning, you need something to encapsulate, pick up, give it a little bit of shine, give it that final wipe down. Then we have that, which we love the KCX wash and finish because that stuff goes to work. I've done wheels with that stuff better than some Rinseless. I've done it better than some tire cleaners. How much that stuff has got, or not tire, but wheel cleaners, how nice that stuff came down. You pair it up with a nice towel. I think I could skip that whole middle stage with the Rinseless and just say, you're getting foam. And if it's at the point where it just needs a wipe down, it's waterless.
And I think with a lot of the guys that do this for money, because a lot of comments were like, "Oh, I do Rinseless, and those cars are shiny."
Yeah,
you maintain anything, it's going to be it's going to be shiny.
Yeah,
we maintain cars and on maintenances and all that, right? Whatever, once a month, twice a month. Yeah. They're dirty. They're still dirty, but they're still shining.
Yeah, we pull up to them and we're like, "Damn, that thing's shiny,
but it's dirty." Yeah. So like,
shine is not that's not something where. That's an amateur. That's a very amateur.
That's expected.
Yes, that's the most surface level, I would say, when it comes to cosmetic look that the consumer sees first.
The car wash.
They think, like they'll look at the shine before they look at some dirty ass wheels. The wheels could be hella dirty, but if that car looks clean, oh man, that thing is shiny.
Yeah,
it could be swirled the fuck up. But they'll be like, oh man, that thing is shiny. So to tell me a car looks shiny, it's like, yo, brother, like a car should be shiny.
Right.
Like your car's shiny as a mother.
It's dirty.
It's ceramic coated and this shit's dirty. That thing is dirty. But you look at Sal's car compared to other cars on the street, you be like, damn, that thing is shiny. Like if you're detailing, you're touching a car, the expectation is that your car is gonna look better than, I would say, about 80 to 90% of cars on the road. Right? If you have it maintained by a professional detailer on maintaining it, that thing should stand out every single time. So like the shiny said, oh, it stays shiny. Yeah, I get that. But are you looking at all the channeling? Are you factoring in time? Are you factoring in the standards that you're setting forth? For us as a business in the price range we're in and the expectations that come with us being almost all referral-based business, like we can't, ain't no half-stepping going on over here. None.
Well, I just think we're just at a place where, like, well, man, Ty was like, man, y'all getting cooked in your own comment section. Like, ain't no one getting cooked. Trust me. Like,
yeah, this is like, no, this is conversation.
Like, this is our. We're not in business because we're losing money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So like, it's kind of like it doesn't work for us.
Yes,
that's all. It just doesn't work.
Business is the number one priority when we're working.
Yes,
business. So in any small thing, a lack of productivity, efficiency, process, even technical, like if you're compromised technically, like that's a strike against you and your productivity, which all leads to your bottom line. And if you're not thinking in that way and you have a business, you got some things to reevaluate. Just like you see all the videos where all the detailers, all the experienced detailers are telling, hey, you ain't got to make every car perfect.
Well, and that's where, where a lot of people, where they bring up Rinseless, because I am a business. It is cheaper to run, but they're not, you know what I mean? Yeah. They're not thinking about the prep work. They're not thinking about the labor. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, well, have you factored in these other things?
And I think also some people, everybody sees things and everybody's developmental stages are a little bit different. So what I thought was acceptable maybe 2 years ago is not acceptable now. Things when you started that we were doing that may be acceptable as far as like an outcome standpoint, you're like, nah.
Yeah.
Like the windows, for instance. Do you think your window cleaning standards when you first started, like say in the first year, would be acceptable now?
Oh, hell no. No. I mean, just your eye in general.
Exactly. So for viewers that are saying, hey man, no, I don't have those problems. No, it's like, maybe you're just not seeing it. And I'm not saying this is the case with everybody, but I know for me personally, throughout growth, there was things that I couldn't see, I couldn't catch. I wasn't technically skilled enough to see, or I haven't experienced yet, or been pointed out to where I'm like, oh snap, I really gotta lock that in. I gotta figure that out. I have to make that better. When your expectations and standards get to that level, you're seeing things completely different. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And those are the standards you set. If we let one client down, that client's not that reflects on our business. So, and this is one of the reasons a lot of people can't operate in a referral-based business or can't grow one, because it's all reputation. We're not talking Google, like people are like, oh yeah, but I got all these Google reviews. It's like, no, when your business is growing organically, ain't nobody Googling to the clients, the serious clients, they're asking their best friend with the most expensive car, who's the most anal about everything in his life, who do you go to? So those are the type of clients you're dealing with. Those are the type of standards you have to put forward. Hey. Like some people are like, hey man, I'm real picky. I'm like, yo, you trust me, we know picky. Like that's our forte.
On the Rinseless, and there's guys in the comments too that like their business model is, I don't mess with cars other than I don't have to use Rinseless.
Yeah, and
if you got that, like, yo, shout out to you. Like,
yes. I think
that's a different story.
Yes, like, if we're working on a certain type of car and our business was just say classics and customs,
Rinseless, like
it's all going to be Rinseless. Yeah. It's all going to be Rinseless because obviously I do not need to go any further. And I think a lot of the DIYers and a lot of the weekend warriors are like, yo, man, I do this car every such and such and it's shining. Yeah, because you're maintaining it. Yeah. You're doing what it needs. Like we never want to do excess of anything, but I think the indicator for us as an operating business is this slowing us down? Is this halting productivity? Because ultimately, the time is the number one indicator for you. Your labor is more expensive. I don't care how cheap. They're like, well, it only costs 10 cents a car to do Rinseless. It's like, no, it doesn't. It costs me $50 because I got to pay $25 an hour to these other two guys that it takes me X amount longer because of labor or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that is for us is the main. We're looking at that first and foremost. And also, does it meet standards? If it doesn't meet standards and it's dropping productivity, it's a no-go.
Yeah, because we got cars that we maintain with Rinseless, but the game plan is different going into that day. That day is a lot smoother.
Yeah, because we know going in, we know.
Matter of fact, the detailers that do those type of shout out, because that's the way to go.
Yeah, if that's your business model and that's how you want to get down and that's how you work.
When you just show
I could guarantee
a few towels.
Yeah, I could guarantee all these guys, like Lux Detail. So if he's maintaining a car and just doing like a jeweling polish, he ain't taking no foam to the cars. He's not doing none of that stuff. He doesn't need to. You don't. That's unnecessary for a car that's custom and stored indoors, climate controlled. You don't need all that stuff. So when we say better, we're talking about our business, how we do it, and we really don't care what you guys do, man. Do what works for you, but keep the comments coming because we want to know what you guys are doing it for.
One of the comments it kind of reminded me of on the barbershop where he's man, fuck Jesse Jackson. And his boy was just that's it. You don't went too far. Yeah. That's how that guys in the comments were like, oh man, I rocked with you guys for a long time.
Hey man, you're making me. I'm about to hit this unsubscribe button.
Hey man, thanks for
but we feel you. We get what you're saying. And like, oh no, these motherfuckers don't went. They done lost it. They went too far. Like I can't fuck with you no more. Though you better not. But that was a lot of good praise, man. So that's all it was. Like, it was just a video. It was just another day of what we were doing, and trust me, it was a fucked up day to begin with.
It was a bad day. We don't have really bad days like that, man.
In our pressure,
might as well make a movie out of it.
Yeah, we're like, we're out here in a bad situation. Like we're not doing this, and we're not having you guys go through our journey and our process and everything to hide anything. We want you guys to see all of it, the good and the bad, because through growth, through development, the shit gets rough, man.
But let's talk about some cats that don't have our schedule, where if they would have did that, the guys that do 15, 20 cars a day,
no. That's when business stops.
Let's talk. Well, that's another conversation.
Yeah, you gotta have backups. You better be prepared for that.
Hey, man, let's wrap this up. Hey, I want to give a shout out to my man Franco. That was in the details.
Oh yeah,
his comments.
Some good comments, man. Those comments, some of the comments were really good.
That man, put it right here. My man Franco said, "Man, put down that Rinseless before you hurt yourself."
If you haven't seen it, we're gonna put it up. Check those comments. Hit the like. Hit the hype. Hit the subscribe. Go get some merch. Support the channel. We love you guys. We'll catch you guys on this one.